Nah, it ain't gonna work. Oh, that'll work. Yeah. All right. Oh, I forgot the other thing. I could have brought that in. Oh. Oh, that board came on. I forgot my Gatorade. Hey, Frank. Better today. Pretty good. Pretty drunk last night. Dean, the number. Oh, Dean. How are you? What's going on, people? Oh, there we go. First down. Knew that was gonna happen. Try to plug it in, but I can't keep the plug in. How you guys doing today? I was pretty good last night. I was rocking and rolling. What's good, guy? Not good? That's not good to hear. That's not good. If you want to talk about it, let it go. I can give you a number. You can call me. I gotta go get my iPad though. If you want to talk about it, I got no problem with that. I got about 40 minutes to kill. So, I could break out the pad and we can get some phone calls in if people want to call in, see what's going on. Bullshit. How you been, Frank? I hope you're having a good Sunday. I know it's early for you. What is it, 2? So you're, 8 o'clock in the morning over there, right? 12? Yeah, 8 o'clock. Have a nice breakfast. Many? I don't know what that means. I mean if you want. If I want what? Good to hear, Frank. Me too, I'm doing alright. I feel better than I thought I would feel today. Oh, 9 p.m. Really? Death is 9 p.m., huh? Wow. I don't know where you are at. You that's 7 hours ahead of me. Unless I'm still drunk and I think it's 9 p.m. And it's 2 in the afternoon. That's possible too. Now give me 1 minute, guys. I want to go get my Gatorade. Helps me feel better. From the night of drinking, you put them electrolytes back into your system. I'll get my iPad too. And the phone number. All right, here we go. What do we got here? We got this. Turn this on. Can I guess how old you are? Sure, go ahead. Take a shot. It's pretty, it's out there information. I've been saying how old I am for days. Especially when my birthday was popping up. But you haven't been around, Death, so see if I can find the phone number. There's another, close, Matt. Matthew, very close, very close. Good guess. 52, nope. Go up. You're almost there. I'll give you a hint. It's a milestone, for me anyway. It's a milestone, so. You guys are close. There you go, Death, you got it. Exactly. 62 days, 3 days ago. Thursday. But I feel like I'm 85. No. I feel good. Hey, at 60, I'm still working out every day with all the operations and all the fucking beatings I took through the years. All you gotta do is look at the story. Watch the book. Watch me read the book and you'll know. Good second try, yeah, nice. I was just trying to find the phone number to call in. I gotta make sure this shit goes on, though. Let me go on. There it is. Get it up. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it rolling. It's got to be in here then. I'm gonna put it up so Frank, so you have it, so you can post it once in a while. The phone number. I'll try. I gotta remember to keep the pad on with me, the iPad, because I forget. Any other questions? Ask me whatever you want. I'm pretty upfront about everything. I don't lie. I don't like to lie, because if I can't answer it, I won't. I wouldn't lie. Oh, here it is. All right, Frank, you got a pen. Maybe you jot this down, Frank? I'll give you a second. And anybody else, because I can't type in the chat. I don't know how to do that from there. I'd have to go on to my other... Oh, I could go in my other account. Oh, hold on. Wait. Missed call. Oh, that was yesterday. Yeah, I know. What's her name tried to call me yesterday, but I wasn't home. Let's see. How do you get in there? What am I doing again? Anybody fucking remember? I don't know what I'm doing. Never mind, you guys know what I'm doing. I was going to... Oh, so I can put the phone number in, right. Well, anyway, it's 954-751-0115. Yeah, right. Thank you, Frank. I know, I forget, bro. Thank you. I'm going to go into YouTube under my other name. No, YouTube? How did I do that last time? I'm a fucking banana head. I really am. I don't remember these things. That's it. 751. 954-751, Frank. 0115. Yeah, everything else is good. Except for the 6. It should be a 7. Let's get the... How did I do it? Through TikTok, maybe? Let me see something here. Let's go to fucking YouTube and work from there. Alright, let's put this down. I'm going to hold it. I'll get there, guys. I'm not very technology. You're lagging? It might be on your end. That's not on my end. Frank, you lagging? I doubt it, because I got perfect internet. So it shouldn't be. Y-O-U. YouTube. There we go. I can chat to myself. This is going to be fun because you guys don't know me. Well, Frank does, but I'll chat to myself when nobody's on. That's fucked up, right? I'll talk to myself. Why am I here? I want YouTube. That's what I want. Go there. Jackal. Yeah. Boom, boom. Okay, here we go. YouTube. Let's go to... Oh, look, I got my own short here. Ron's One Night Out. It's right there. Beautiful. Look, I like seeing myself. There I am. That's me. All right. Let's go search. What is that? What are we beeping about? Somebody calling? Missed call 1:55 p.m. Is that now? No, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. So if you call and I don't answer, I'm trying to figure it out. What? The new man. That's me, baby. Fuck that old shit. All right. Let's try it again. Here we go. I am a grandpa. Oh, something's ringing now. That's TikTok. A missed call. Is that somebody just tried to call now? You guys got to talk to me. Because I could call you back, but I'm not going to, obviously. I don't know who it was. So that don't make sense. Let me go into my thing. How do I get into subscriptions? Here we go. Now I want to get into my live. No. Why can't I get in my own page? I am a grandpa. Reading, right? So where's the live? No results found. I don't get it. Let's try this again. Go back. YouTube. This is me, right? Right. So why isn't my live up here? Huh. Oh, the day after. Right here it is. Got it. So why isn't my live up here? I got it. I did it. I'm the fucking best. Let's see. Let's see how long it takes. Wow, it didn't go in yet. That's crazy. Oh, maybe I'm on again. Not all messages. Fucking top messages. Why doesn't it just stay on all messages? There it is. Now I can see. No wonder. I miss freaking so many people's conversations because I don't have this fucking thing on. But I am the best. Look at that, Frank. I got two different things going here. I can watch myself over here. I can watch myself over here. Okay, I will take a good shot at it, Death Note. Let's see. And I can't, no visual either, so this is going to be a tough one. By the way you talk, I'd say you're around Death Motel #1 fan. 50? 40? In between 40 and 50, maybe. Frickin' future, man. Yeah, I'm not used to this technology shit. This is all new to me. 2 weeks. What am I doing this? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? By myself? That's about it. I mean, the only other thing I did was on the TikTok, I did videos. So this is all new to me. Learning as we go. Learning as we go. 19. All right. Even better. Want to switch? Let's switch. You can be 60, I'll be 19. I'm Miss fucking 19. Although at 19 I was getting in a lot of trouble. But I was stoned most of the time, so it wasn't that bad. That's a fact. So, we're on for tomorrow, Frank, 2 o'clock. Same as always. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Tonight, after my grandson goes to bed, I'm going to, I'm going to make sure everything's in order, because I haven't been doing that, because I thought the book was in order from the last time I read it. So, we'll take it from there. My daughter says, like you guys, she wants me to put, like when I did the prologue, the pictures, she said she'll do it, but she don't have time to do it. She wants to teach me how to do it, or make me get this AI. It's an app, an AI app. You know about that, Frank? That you read, you speak to it, and it makes pictures for you. as you're talking. Something like that. And then you edit it out, what you don't want, whatever. Seems like a lot of work to me. Too much fucking work. You know what I mean? But, yeah, she said that I gotta find out the name exactly. And it costs, she said she pays like $15 a month for this thing. I can't afford it, but if it's gonna be that good and it'll make the pictures at least close to the actual scenery that from the stories, from the areas and shit, that'd be fucking great. I wanted to do that as it is. If I had the money, I'd fly back to New York and do the stories from the areas like we talked about the other day. Do the stories from the areas that they happened, and I could really explain every fucking down to who was where, and that would be awesome. It's kind of like doing a movie. How you doing, Harago? I'm from New York originally. I'm in Florida now. Where you at? ChatGPT is free. Right, but I don't know if that does what I'm saying. Does it, Det? You guys know better than me, man. Like I said, I'm only doing this 2 weeks. I'm fucking pretty much, basically an illiterate when it comes to all this shit. Especially with AI. I know nothing. I thought AI stood for assholes intelligent. Oxymoron. Or just a moron. From Malang. Wow, Indonesia. Nice. I don't even know where that is. Is that a real place? I've heard of it. I'm kidding. It's like being from... when I was a kid, my friend Mitchell told me his father lived in Shreveport, Louisiana. And I told him, you just made that fucking name up. Is that a real place? Yeah, I know it's a real place. I'm joking around. We like to smile and laugh. I didn't know you left, Death. Wait, I need to see, how my kids... Yeah, well, that's more important to me for damn sure. Children are number one priority. Priority. That's the way to do it. Good for you. I hope your children, you and them are blessed, and God looks over you. Getting to know you too, Harold. Sounds good. That's why I want people here. If you really want to get to know me, you should go into my live, the live on here. I don't even know what it's called. And watch some of the stories, man. You'll learn everything there is to know about who I used to be. And you'll get an idea on where we're going for the rest of it. So, yeah, it's really, really great stories, man. Yes, you gotta have a sense of humor. If you can't laugh at yourself, especially, then how do you get along with other people? I make more fun of me than anybody else. Why not? I'm a funny fucking guy. I'm also a schmuck. I'm also very intelligent. And a lot of people just call me an asshole. Serbia. Wow. Again, that's Russia, right? Serbia? That's in Russia, isn't it? I'm legitimately asking. I'm not sure. I'm not very good with the maps, and I remember social studies in my school used to teach us, landscape, the maps and the globes, and I never paid attention, so I don't know where anything is. I'm lucky I know where I am. Serbia in Russia? Is that where it is? Nobody's helping me. Come on, guys. Work with the program here. Oh, let me post the number again. Let me do this. I wish I could just put it on a loop. Okay, what is it? 9, 5, 4, 7, 5, 1, 0, 1, 1, 5. Who? Which girl? Oh, Relent. Hey, there you are. I didn't walk, Relentless. I started to walk. I got my iPad, by the way, so if you want to call me later, I'll leave it on. And we'll talk off the air. I didn't. I called my son and had him call me an Uber because I got two bombed last night. I think there were double shots of whiskey, and I think like I bought 4 or 5 of them, and then the guy I played pool with that I beat bought me. I don't remember if he bought me a shot of whiskey or a bottle of Heineken. Well, there came a point last night, I don't remember the end of the night. I remember I started to cry. Does anybody know why? I got very emotional. And I got to go watch it. I didn't watch it yet today because I usually watch them to see how I can do better. But yeah, does anybody know why I started to cry last night? I remember getting very emotional. I remember I called my son and that's the other thing. I was walking. Thank you. I was walking, if I would have walked home, I never would have made it because I was walking the wrong way. Oh, yeah. I get very emotional when I hit that state. I do that straight. There comes times I've had enough of life. And my famous line, I'm sure I said it last night, is, I don't mind dying. I don't want to die, but I don't mind it at all. You're new, but you don't know. What don't you know? If you look young, or if I look young, I'm young. Right here where it's supposed to be. Thank you, Relentless. Not even just a wee bit. A wee bit what, Frank? I say 42 things, and you write that. I'm not sure which you're talking about. Let me see what you wrote before that. Hi. No, not at all. Not at all, Frank. Not even a smidgen. Not even a smidgen. I feel this way, and I told my kids this about, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, that I've done so many things in my lifetime, and I'm content. And since I found Jesus, the more and more I'm giving myself to God, the more and more it's going to be so much better after this. And like I said, I've done so much stuff in my lifetime. There's not much left that I really want to do. Plus, the world is fucking terrible. It's a terrible world we live in. The majority of the people, and I believe this, I'd say, in my opinion, 60% of them, maybe more, are evil in my eyes, the way I look at things. How have I been renewing your mind? By talking with God. That's what I do. I talk to God all day long when I'm alone. Pretty much. You know, not all day, but you get what I'm saying. I talk a lot. And most of the answers that I get, obviously I don't hear his voice because then they'll put me in a straitjacket probably. But if I did hear his voice, I would do what he said. But I don't hear his voice, but my brain, and you guys know this, works 1,000,000 miles a minute. So the answers come to me. You know, the questions I ask, I get the answers. Night and day. That's the only way to do it, Relentless. I really believe if it wasn't, I know this for a fact too, if it wasn't for me and my faith, you guys would never know me. I would not be here. I would not be taking care of my grandson and my family. I'd be out being evil like everybody else. That's right. You have to hear the word, read the word. You gotta, and you have to understand it. That's one of the biggest problems that people have who go to church, most people go to church are full of shit. The preachers are full of shit, so. Yeah, it's too easy, right. Exactly, Frank, I agree. Yeah, that's why I don't go to church. I think especially the churches where the preacher's up there with diamonds and gold, and he's got a limo outside waiting for him. As a matter of fact, let me see. Oh, I'm going to show you. Relentless, remind me tomorrow. I have a whole thing I did on how it's written down because I'm a minister. I showed everybody my certificate from 2015. I've been a minister for like 10 years, and what our subconscious mind keep us running on the hamster wheels. That's correct. And what I was going to do was I wanted to open up a church, and I needed 25 signatures. I think I got to 19 or something, and then I broke up with the woman I was with, so everything got screwed up. But my idea for a church, here's what you do. First of all donations, first thing we do is pay for the lights, whatever's needed. And it doesn't have to be a church. It could be a storefront. It could be a backyard. It doesn't matter. It's what you're doing there that counts. Anyway, I figure a storefront, community, Jesus' community, or something similar to that. Now, donations, pay the lights and the bills first. The next thing it does is goes back to the community. If Mrs. Johnson doesn't have food, we buy her food. If this happens, but the ultimate goal is to get the community to help each other. So whoever comes there, if you need food and somebody knows how to paint and you know how to paint, well, maybe you paint their room and they give you food for 5 days or something. Just to get everybody working together, like it used to be. I remember in my neighborhood, that's what we used to do. If we didn't have milk, the neighbor would give us some milk. Not expect nothing in return. It's just that's how we did. We looked out for each other, and that's not what goes on. Bartering. You can barter without having. Oh, I gave you $10. You only did $2 worth of work. See, that's the stuff you can't have. You got to do it because you're a good person. You got to do it because it's in your heart. I'll be swimming in cash by the end of June. I hope so, Frank. If not, que sera. Money doesn't do it. Money isn't what brings happiness, and that I know because I had money. It can help. It definitely makes life easier, but it's not the answer. I don't know if I want to do it on Mind Relentless, I'll be honest with you. No, I don't like that because the interaction between people when it comes to faith, when it's face to face, that's how you go. Minister, according to the certificate, Minister Ron. Don't pass the Ron. The Ron's right here. Don't pass him. Reverend. But on the thing, they by the legal terms, it's minister. So nice ring to it, yeah. Reverend Ron. Sounds evil, doesn't it? Kind of sounds bad. Who you going to see? Oh man, I gotta go see fucking Reverend Ron. I'm in trouble. Rev Ron going. I gotta get a motorcycle if I'm gonna go by Rev Ron. It's too much like Chevron. A little mini bike. Drive around the church, praising people, giving people blessings. Drive around. Uh-oh, here comes Rev Ron again. That'll be awesome. Oh, that's funny shit. That's funny shit. Yeah, Relentless, I'm sorry I didn't have the iPad with me, girl, the other day. I don't take it with me. I leave that at home. What's up? Coffee? Thank you. Oh, my coffee, yeah. What happened? I'm on, so.
I know.
Yeah.
He's going to run his bike around over here.
Oh, where? In the yard?
No.
Oh, you're going with him outside?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah. I was going to say.
In the backyard.
Did you have fun, buddy? How'd you do?
You did good.
You hit some baskets?
Yeah, he's good.
I know. We play. Whenever we go, he gets at least a few in. All right, I'm only gonna be on a little while longer, so then I'm getting off.
I have until 3, then I have to.
Right, I'm only gonna go till right before 3.
What? Can you stay out there?
Who? The cat? Yeah. Sorry about that. No. Oh, King did. King met him. King met him. A couple times. No, I try to keep him out of this thing. I don't even like his face on here. Oh yeah. That's correct, Frank. That is correct. No, those the ones for Larry and Mark, that was all bullshit. Yeah, I got pictures of him. My daughters told me. Why don't, people said, "Oh, he's so cute. Why don't you poke?" No. Nope. That can only cause Ron trouble. But you got to remember, Frank, back then I was an asshole. That's why 25 years to life, to me, I thought it was a joke. Until, which we're going to talk about, I didn't even talk, I left off in the beginning of the program, but we still didn't even get to me going to court. When I go to court and what everybody does for me. When I tell that story, and the next time I go back to it, you're not going to believe how many people who didn't know me, not all they knew was that I was a drug addict, who was a thief, and a very violent guy because I almost killed the cop. So they knew all that, and yet, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different people went out of their way so I wouldn't go to jail. Didn't even know me. And there's one guy, George Donovan, who, if it wasn't for him, I definitely would have been in jail. But we'll get to that. Will you include those real tears in Ron's book? We should. There's certain times that those tears need to be there. For damn sure. I agree. Frank did Relentless, you saw the video, I know you did, but the video he did was awesome. Yes. Now, Relentless, I'm glad you said that. Remember the name of my book is Mr. Bensonhurst's My Long Journey to Jesus. And all those, I got a list of about, I'd say 8, 10 things that there's no way I should have gotten out of. There's no way what happened should have happened unless I was divinely touched. And that's a fact. And when I tell you these stories, most people aren't going to believe them. You will, because they're true, obviously. I'm not going to lie, I don't have to. But when I tell you these stories, you're going to definitely. That's my point, Frank. That's my point. They all went, and the people that went out of their way, well, being that there's only a couple of us, I'm going to give you what happened real quick. And then I'll tell the story when I write it down. But listen, bottom line is this. When I went to court with the program, now the program is backing me, that's one. We also, we went to court the first time, and there was a guy named George Donovan who started a new program in Staten Island. It was called TASC, T-A-S-C, Treatment Alternatives to Street Crimes. That's what it stood for. Now, it's a brand new project. He was open 2 months, 3 months, maybe 6 or 8, something like that. So we go to court, and George, I don't know who he is yet. I see him talking to Gabe Marin, the intake coordinator at court. And I'm going like, what's going on? I have no idea what's going on over there. So, Gabe comes back and says, that guy is George Donovan. He has a program out here called TASC. He explains it to me. And then he says he's going to come over and talk to you. So I go talk to George, and George tells me, just like this, he says, oh, by the way, George was a Gold Shield detective, retired. He was about 60 years old, and everyone knew him. He was shaking hands with the judges, with the bailiffs, with the lawyers. So he comes over to me and he says that I'm also, not only am I going to be in Dynamite, but I'm going to be in TASC for 1 year in TASC. I'm never going to have to come to TASC because they're going to come to me because I'm going to be transferred upstate soon. And he tells me that you are going to be the first, you are going, if you're going to make it, if you don't make it, my program's not going to make it. That's the bottom line of what he said. He said, if you fail, my program's dead. If you make it, we're going to be great. And just cut to now time, they're still around. Task is still around. They're still going. So anyway, we leave. We come back to court to a month later, whatever it is. And George comes over to me and he says, listen, this is what we worked out. He says, the house you robbed, you got caught in, the woman who owns it is not going to press charges. He says, the police officer you hit with the hammer and almost you put 18 stitches in the wire jaw, he's not going to press charges. The old lady, if you remember, I broke into a house, opened the door, and an old lady stuck a finger in my face and said, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I said, yes, I am, and I left. She's not going to press charges. The house I was out on bail on, the $500, they're going to keep those charges so that I at least have one felony. And then there was something else that they threw in for a felony. He says, but you're not going to jail. Unless you screw up, you're not going to jail. You will go to the program and you'll do it. And jump ahead, the judge, when I went in front of the judge, and nobody does this, they made me, the judge said, come here, come here. So I walked up to the judge's desk. Only lawyers do that. And he says, do you know that a lot of people are looking out for you? And he ran the list, which came to like 8 people, 10 people. And he said, they all have one contingency, that you get help. If you are not going to stay in that program, this is what, and he tells me, you're going to sign this piece of paper. It says that you are facing 7 to 15 years in prison. If you screw up, if you make one mistake, any mistake, I'm putting in a clause in here, he tells me, that you will do a minimum of 13 years before parole. So now 7 to 15 isn't 7 to 15, because 7 to 15, you can get out in 4.5. Me, I would have been in there for 13 years, minimum. So, getting back to my point, is exactly what you said, Relentless. There's been a shining light on me for years. I just didn't see it until I was 50 years old. I mean, I saw it earlier, but I didn't give him myself to God until I hit 50 and had to get in trouble again. So that was the whole point of that. Where are we? Hey, Scuffed. What's up? Why is Wolfman Ghost creating quit a bizarre narrative? I'm innocent. Scuff, you're always welcome here, buddy. Fuck those people. The Goon Squad. Frank up to his old tricks. Yeah, Frank's good people. They be called off. Frank is very slick. Same reason they do it to David, Relentless. They always go after the ones that are good people. Of course. Hey, T-Ray, how are you? I didn't see you there. Let's not try and provoke people. Not here. We don't do that. We're better than that. I don't know what went on last night, but I was too busy getting drunk. Frank, you're funny. Put all your eggs in one basket, buddy. I'm a good basket to put them in, though. Become cinema. I hope so. That was my original goal. But like I said, not a movie. I think it should be a mini-series. Keep you coming back once a week, twice a week. Ooh, I like bingo. I love me some bingo. Let's put it in again. Where is it? I forget what it is one more time. I'm the only one who called me so far. And you call me, girl. 751-0-1-1-5. Right? Miss Vicky, what about her? Vicky's here? Oh, Miss Vicky from last night. I gotta check her out, that woman. She does some kind of, she's got a YouTube page. I gotta go to it after I get off. She gave me a card, too. She's a medium. She was a nice lady. And who was telling me last night? Somebody was telling me, it was Red. That's her. I know it's backwards, but what are you going to do? Yeah, Vic. We met another Vicky last night. This woman is Vicky. How are you, Vicky Wells? Nice to see you. Yes, yes. She's a medium, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go check out her page later. Yeah, it was pretty funny. She was with another woman, I think. I wasn't sure, but I'm pretty sure she was. Yeah, it's definitely a woman, but I didn't want to put them on the screen because whatever reason. She gave us a page, so obviously they're not shy. But yeah, Red was telling me to hit on her. She was cute for my age, but she was with another woman. I mean, they looked like they were together. I know you're talking about Vicky Wells, T-Ray. I'm talking about this Vicky I met last night. We're good. We're good, baby. We all good. I knew that. I just went on my own tangent. I'm allowed to do that once in a while. What time is it? 2:30. All right. We got a little while. 15 minutes at least. Yeah. I hate coming on, though, sometimes without any, without the book being the main priority. But you guys have been making me laugh. It feels good. I like to see at least I get a couple of smiles for you guys out there, too. How come the thing didn't come up again? Did I go back to fucking... This is bullshit. All messages. So why isn't it there? All messages. Did anybody see I posted the number, but it didn't come out, right? No. See, what the fuck? Let's do it again. 954. Why doesn't it come through sometimes? 751 0115. Go. It popped up here. Thank you, T-Ray. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like you know what it is? It's with him, with Charlie, it's like talking to a child. Medium Vicky. Okay. You guys are all Vickied up. You're all screwed up there. One guy's talking about one, the other one talking about the other. See? Oh, there it is. No, it didn't come up again. Why isn't my post coming up when I'm posting it? I got it on this screen, but not on my main screen. It's showing me on one thing. Look, let me show you. Look, it's showing me on this page, my other Ron Bensonhurst page, that I sent the... Can you see it? You can't see it. Well, it's showing me it's in the chat, but when I put the phone number in... Relentless, if you want to talk privately, you can call me after I hang up. If you want to just chat on here, you could call right now. Whoa, that's kinky. That's kinky. We're doing a three-way. I don't know if I know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know why I'm on this, live messages on this. I got all messages on my other thing, but my shit ain't coming up no matter what I write. Let me see here. I'll just put random letters. Ah, that came up. That's weird. Let's try the phone number again. Weird. The phone number won't come up. That's strange. That's weird. It shows me right here. I don't know how to do it. Look, right there, it says, see, can you see the phone number? Where is it? It goes on there. Huh? Whatever. Alright, fuck it. Then this is useless to me, because that's what I needed it for. So let's get rid of it. Shut off that page. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And I'll leave the iPad on in case anybody calls. Hey, Beth, how are you, girl? Happy Sunday. I found all the normies. Well, we should change the name of this to the normal people. Because we do act pretty normal on here, for the most part. A little bit, Beth. I feel better now. This morning I wasn't. That's why I only drink once or twice a year. I don't like, and I wrote it in my description, or the thing, I hate the day after. That's why I don't drink. I'm miserable in the morning. I was feeling nauseous, and that's why I got the Gatorade, get some electrolytes back into my system. I missed the end of the stream too. I don't remember. I barely remember walking out of the bar. I remember getting emotional. They had to tell me why. You guys had to tell me. And I don't remember. I remember calling my son because I was walking and I just couldn't. I wasn't going to make it home no matter what. I think I had 5 miles to go, 4 miles. And I was walking in the wrong direction. My son sent me a Uber, Frank. Yeah, my son sent me an Uber. I called him up and said, listen, I need you to do me a favor. Because I would have called it myself, but I had no money in my account I only had cash. So. But I'm going to watch it in a little while, Beth, myself. I want to see, well, probably not till tonight because my grandson, I'm going to hang out with him in a little while. But yeah, I don't remember it either. So we're even. We both got the same shit. See, now it says a missed call. It didn't ring or nothing. This fucking thing don't work right. My sound is all the way up. At 155. I could call back, but I'm not going to because that's not cool. If somebody could call me real quick so I could just see what I can't call myself because I'm using the phone. And it said it. So whoever tried to call, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going to get a phone. This thing it's old. It's my grandson's old iPad. So I was talking to my daughter about getting another phone. This way we have, a phone. I had a dream last night. TM was a Bond villain and he was chasing me on a boat. He had a gun. Was he gold? What's the guy with the teeth? I forget his name. From Bond. Jaw, something Jaw. Oh, there were a bunch of Bond villains, but that's a funny dream. Yo, you want to laugh? My son and my grandson, I stayed at my son's last night, obviously, and my grandson stayed over, and they told me that I was singing in my sleep. I talk a lot in my sleep. I punch, I kick sometimes, but they told me I wasn't cursing like I usually do. I was singing in my sleep. They don't know what I was singing, but I was singing. So I must have went to bed happy. I would assume. No better way to look at it than that. He was wearing a black turtleneck. What were you wearing, Frank? No, I'm only kidding. You don't remember why he was chasing you? He was just chasing you? That's your subconscious. You know that, right? Your subconscious comes out at night. And his cape with the turtleneck. Go on, Beth. I seen one of him where he had a cape. What's his name? Was showing me. I believe you. I believe you. Dreams, to me, I believe, are mostly manifestations of things that we stuff in the back of our heads. That's why I'm very violent at night, more than I used to be. Debonair. Ooh, big word, Beth. Ooh, fancy schmancy. I could be debonair if I had teeth and long hair. I wonder if I should let my hair grow. It's when it gets to like this much, it's annoying. You gotta get hairspray and leave it spiky. Except don't know how to spell it. That's close. I think that's right. Debonair. That looks right to me. I'll give you a thumbs up for the spelling on that one. Definitely. All right. She's got to go at 3. I gotta break off in 5 minutes, guys, because I gotta go to the smoke shop. Get me some CBD. So definitely have to go in 5 minutes. So just letting you know now. And I'll be back either tonight, maybe, depending on how tired I am later, or definitely tomorrow, 2 p.m. Don't miss it. We're going to start all over again. We're going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to see if my daughter could show me tonight how to do the pictures and stuff, Frank. So if I find out, I'll let you know. And I'm going to do a little more of talking. Instead of reading 3, 4, 5 chapters, I'm just going to do 1. Well, the first 2 are 3 pages. One is 2 pages and one is 1. So they're both, I'm going to do the first 2 quick. Frank, do you think I should do the prologue again? What do you think? Yeah, okay. Sounds like a plan. All right, they're back. I'm going to cut out now, guys. Talk to you later. No. I don't want you on the screen. All right, talk to you later. Gotta go. Bye.